Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. Got a IPA. This is a fruited hazy IPA brewed with agave nectar from Breckenridge Brewery. Fine ales and lagers. It's a 9.6% ABV. I was looking over here. It says Littleton, Colorado. When I lived in Loveland, Colorado, my brother and I would go to Littleton quite often to do deliveries, piano and organ deliveries, when we worked at a music store. So that was pretty cool. This brewery probably wasn't around back then. That was like early 80s. So, India Pale Ale with natural flavors. Juicy Oasis. All right. It's Friday. It's decent. It's decent outside. I'm under the umbrella. If things look pinkish or reddish on me, the umbrella's red, so that's probably why you're seeing that color. Oh, wow. It's got some stuff in there. It's making it hazy. Right now we got oh my goodness. Man, that smells good. Sweet, juicy, fruited. I get the agave in there. Pineapple. Wow, it smells really good. So it's a hazy, amberish. The head is finger. It's a little spongy, a little soapy kind of appearance to it. It's white. Boy, does that smell good. How much can I get in there? Can I get this whole thing in there possibly? I think so. Look at that. Just what I wanted to do. 9.6 ABV. Get some hops. Wow. Okay. Let's go into this. Ready? Ooh. Get the alcohol. Get a pineapple kind of taste. You get the agave a little bit. Wow. Ooh. Wow, that wind is really catching this umbrella. I think I'm gonna have to wind it downward after the review. So it's got a a medium body to it. IBUs are probably, they're low. It's got a little bit of a bitterness. I guess let you see this. Foggy. Where's he at? Can you see him? He's just kind of chilling out on the deck. Can't see. He's just chilling. Ooh. That wind has got him getting up there. Hope you can see him. I couldn't see if you could see him or not. I'm always afraid to pick up my camera because I have a bad history of accidentally turning off my phone. So I'm always a little nervous to touch it while it's recording. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It's pretty fruity, mellow, a little sweetness up front, and you get a little bit of a hop bitterness on the aftertaste. Oh, he's just chilling out again down here. Let me see if I can. No, he's getting up. He's getting up. He's laying down again. He's trying to get some air up underneath that, up under his wing. Yeah. Poor fella. It's hot. You gotta go find some shade, Foggy. My wife and I were just talking about him. About when winter's coming. We need to get him to our neighbors back behind here. He's got a chicken pen and it could be safe and warm in there and excuse me, away from, maybe out of the elements this winter. We can't deal with that situation over the winter time. Building him a hutch or something outside, not a hutch, a little hut. Hey man, get out of here. Dadgum fly. I mean, he is, oh, okay, we're gonna fight. We are gonna fight. Did you see that? I almost got him. He's coming in like real close. I'm gonna end up punching myself in the face. How am I gonna explain that to people? How did you get that? How did you break your nose, Jerry? I punched myself in the face. You did what? I was trying to fight a fly. See that hawk up there? Where Foggy went. What was I saying? Yeah, coming out here like every day to feed him, let's just say in the snow, we're not going to want to do that. It's going to be inconvenient. We like the rooster and everything, and it's been fun having him around, but we can't take care of him like that. We don't have any way to keep him safe from predators, so we don't want to do all that. We just need our neighbor to come get him. We may have to buy a net ourselves and capture him somehow. I'm just afraid to do that because when a bird like him panics, they could hurt themselves. I need to tell Dustin, he's our neighbor. He's got the chickens. Okay, we're gonna try to get Foggy tonight. We got a net, and he's to where he trusts us and he gets real close to us. So when we catch him, you need to ASAP get over here and get him and put him in a cage and get him over to your house. So it needs to be a fast process. This is a good IPA. It's a good little sipper. I mean, it's easy to drink, just at 9.6, you don't want to chug this thing. It's a little much. I don't know, I've told some of you that my dad's in a nursing home. And he's got a roommate that he's had for maybe a year. Same roommate. His name's Angel Cruz. And he doesn't talk like real well. And what he does speak, it's in Spanish. But easy there. Easy there. Wow. It's getting crazy out here. But so Mr. Cruz, they have him out of the room a lot, sitting out, you know, with the other people out there, the folks. So my dad is in the room by himself a lot. He just kind of wheels himself around in the wheelchair in there. And I went to go see him yesterday. And I was disappointed in the way I found him. Well, he was by himself in there, and he was over in Mr. Cruz's dresser. He had his back to the door, so he didn't see me come in. And he was going through Mr. Cruz's stuff, his razor and some kind of little sewing kit type thing. I don't know what it was for sure. He had a little trash can next to his wheelchair, and he had his own slippers in there. I mean, they have his name right on them, but he had his slippers in the trash can, and he was just throwing Mr. Cruz's stuff into the trash can, just like he was going through it like, oh, I don't need that, not thinking that this is not his stuff, you know. But I kind of walked up beside him and I'm watching him, and when he noticed me, I startled him. He goes like that, like he was gonna punch at me or something. And I said, "What the Sam hell are you doing?" He started laughing at me. I said, "This isn't your stuff." I said, "What are your slippers doing in the trash can? There's nothing wrong with them." I took them out. And I said, "This stuff here," I took Mr. Cruz's stuff out. There was nothing in the bag, nothing nasty. I put it all back in his dresser. I said, this is your roommate's stuff." "Oh, it is?" I said, "Yeah." Put it out. And also he turned on this razor, and he couldn't turn it off. They both have the same razor. I guess the nursing home issues them these razors so that they're only, whoa, wow. So they only use their razors on, you know, that razor that's issued to them. They only use that one on the patients. The patients can't do it themselves. So, but he turned Mr. Cruz's razor on. He couldn't turn it off. He didn't know how. So he just puts it in the trash can, buzzing. It's still on. And so I get it out of there and I turn it off after he sees me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to these people, talk to the nursing home people that it's in charge, because if I find my dad in the condition that I did yesterday, I'm gonna blow a fuse. His socks were dirty. He has sugar diabetes. I think that's the one that it is. but his toes on his right foot, they've had to take some of them off a little bit because they've deteriorated away, and get sores on them and stuff. So it's been doing that for quite some many years. But his sock on the right foot you could see the blood coming through it. And then that sock was really, really dirty. So he had a dirty, saggy t-shirt on. His hair looked like he just rolled out of bed. They don't bother to comb his hair. Disappointed about that. He had a full diaper. I could tell that he had that he needed to be changed. I don't know who was in charge of him. A couple male nurses came in, but they were taking care of Mr. Cruz. They brought him in while I was there, and changed him. And but they didn't bother to, they see that I'm there visiting him, and they don't, make the effort to take care of him, make him look presentable while I'm there. I was really disappointed in that, and I'm going to say something next time. I don't know if they're too busy or what. They've got new staff there, I can tell. I don't know if they're replacing people or what, but if I told them, I don't know what day I'm going to go over. If they knew I was going to be there on a certain day, maybe they would make the effort to make sure he's clean and presentable, but I shouldn't have to. They should take care of him every day. All these nurses just love him. They tell me, oh, we just love Merlin. He is so funny and sweet. Well, if you love him so much, why don't you take care of him? Pisses me off. Excuse me. It does. But yeah, I'm not gonna walk in there again and find him like that and not say anything. I gave him the benefit of the doubt this time, and it was not a very good visit this time. So I didn't stay. I usually stay an hour to visit with him, but his attention wasn't on me. He was very distracted and kind of wheeling himself around and looking down the hallway, out of his door, and but yeah, he usually sits there and looks at me and talks to me, whether it makes any sense. That's kind of, most of the time. But this time he's kind of wheeling around and not coming up to me and talking to me. So I just kind of gave him a hug and a kiss and left. Told him I'll see him next time. But it's an old nursing home. My mom was in that one for a while when she first had Alzheimer's. Her first stages of Alzheimer's she spent in there, and that was not a good experience for her in there. For us either, when we hear about things, other people that are staying there, whatever, pushing her over. They got rid of that woman though. I don't know what happened, if they transferred her out or maybe she passed away. I don't know, but she's not there anymore. She was trouble. Some of them with that disease, they get aggressive, and my mom was never like that. She was very, very sweet, very gentle woman, very sweet, loved everybody, just singing, whistling. Would you get out of here? He wants this IPA. maybe when I end up in a nursing home, you guys will come out and visit me. Will I remember who you are? Probably not. I barely remember. Would you get, okay, I'm about to get me like a tennis racket and go to war with these flies. But I was just chatting with you guys, you know, just trying to. Some people recently have said they enjoy these little chat sessions where I'm just kind of talking about things. Not everybody does, but some of you do. So I appreciate, you know, those of you that enjoy listening to what I'm talking about and little things like that. All right, well, this is a good little hazy IPA. Get that agave in there very nicely. Carbonation is light, medium body. A little bit of so little IBUs, not much. A little bit of hop bitterness on the aftertaste. But otherwise, it's sweet, pretty smooth, refreshing kind of little IPA. I don't usually say refreshing about things that are 9.6% ABV, but this is not bad. I could say it's a 5-er on my score. Excuse me. It's weird, it kind of looks like there's a pineapple on here, but there's like a little kiwi or something inside it, unless that's an agave. Might be. All right, well, I'm gonna go. I thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. And we will see you on the next one. This was juicy Oasis fruited hazy IPA brewed with agave nectar, 9.6% ABV. Bye. Have a good weekend.